Man, we got some really sketchy things going on with Donald Trump that I need to share with you guys. So first, let's talk about this here. This is in Salon. Better check Bedminster. Video shows Trump boarding plane with boxes after feds asked for documents. Resurfaced video prompts calls for FBI to search Trump's other properties for classified material. Now, they go on to explain in this article that, and they have pictures and stuff here too, and video. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is Trump leaving Palm Beach, Florida, and going to Bedminster, New Jersey, and these boxes that his staff is loading on the plane are the exact same kind of boxes that stored all of the classified and top secret information that he was illegally holding. So you can see it here. The box, stuff that was in the boxes. You can see around all the classified documents. Same kind of boxes being loaded by Trump's team onto a plane when he's taking a flight to New Jersey. Now, look, of course, counter arguments that people can make, and these are perfectly reasonable, is to say, well, you know, he probably uses those boxes to store anything and everything. And he does have a lot of properties all around the country, and for him to go from Florida to New Jersey and from, you know, one golf course to another, if you will, what's the problem here? You know, you need more than just a picture and some circumstantial evidence and a hunch to count that as evidence. Look, I think that's all a fair point. My only counterpoint to that is, this is a guy who was asked by the FBI and the DOJ, hey, you have these classified and top secret, you have this classified and top secret information, you're going to have to give it up, we need it back. And then he even lied to his lawyer and said, tell them I gave it all back. And the lawyer wrote to the FBI and the DOJ and said, yeah, Trump says he returned it all, so we're good here. That was a stone cold lie. We know that was a lie. Not only did he still have classified and top secret information, he still had the top secret of the top secret information that is not only kept in a safe room called a SCIF, it's kept in a safe inside of the SCIF. It's like double or triple locked up. And he had that. By the way, we also found, 48 empty folders. That is super sketchy. What happened to those documents? Did you sell them? Were they stolen? What's going on here? So, he already lied about it once. And then you already have documents still missing. And then you have these boxes that are being taken, you know, on the low from one Trump property to another. They were trying to be sly about this. They didn't know there was somebody effectively in the bushes snapping some pictures of them and taking some video of them. So this is very sketchy. Now, another possibility is the FBI said after the raid and after everything that's gone down, the FBI said, look, we're being serious now. And now you know we're serious because we did the raid. Do you have any more documents? Do you have any more? And, you know, maybe Trump finally was like, okay, fine, yeah, I got some more. And this is in the process of bringing them to D.C. to give it back to the DOJ and the FBI. Now, you might pause there and say, well, hold on, he's going to Bedminster, New Jersey. He's not going to D.C., so that theory doesn't seem to add up. But he indeed did go to D.C. at another point. Now, this one is even sketchier, to be honest. So this is in Newsweek. Donald Trump leads group around golf course during mysterious D.C. visit. So Trump, he kind of went unannounced and in a hurry to Washington, D.C. In fact, the reporting is he was on the golf course. He got off the golf course, didn't even change his golf shoes, hopped on a plane and went to D.C. There was some speculation it's some sort of an emergency. And there was also some reporting, I don't know if it's verified or not, that he was at Walter Reed, which of course is the hospital in D.C. Now, if there was, you know, one of the counter arguments people are making is that if there was some sort of medical emergency, he would have just went to the closest hospital in New Jersey. You're not going to hop on a flight as opposed to just going to the closest hospital. So I don't know. Was he there for medical reasons? I don't know. But they go on to point out, again, you want to talk about sketchy, you want to talk about suspicious. One of the things Trump did when he got to D.C. is he went to one of his golf courses. And, you know, he said, oh, yeah, we're on the course and we're doing business. So, you know, that's what it is. Now, you'll notice something. He's still dressed in his golf clothes, with his golf shoes. He's got his son with him, Eric. He's got a group of people, which is, by the way, more than the size of what a normal golf group would be. It's way bigger. You know, it's supposed to be 4 people maximum. He's got way more than 4 people. There might be some other pictures in here as well. Let me see. No, they don't have any more pictures in this particular article, but you'll notice something, and it's not just in this picture, it's in other pictures too. They don't have golf clubs with them. They don't have any golf clubs. They're driving the cart. Trump's like, oh yeah, I'm here for business. But there's no golf clubs when you're on your golf course and they're, you know, driving around, and perhaps they're out on the middle of the course with nobody around and no potential for people to hear whatever the fuck they're talking about. And they're talking. Well, what the fuck is this? What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you planning? Are these your confidants who are in your inner circle and you're plotting some devious reaction to everything that's gone on to this point that you can't abide? Or are you secretly negotiating on a DC golf course with the representative of the FBI or the DOJ, trying to work out a deal where you don't get the book thrown at you because you're afraid you're going to get the book thrown at you because of all the crimes that you were caught committing? I don't know what went on in this trip, but all I do know is it is very suspicious because Trump is always publicizing wherever he's going to go and what he's doing. Here, he didn't publicize it at all, and nobody knows what the fuck he was doing. We don't know if it was medical. We don't know if it was business related. We don't know if it was crime related. But either way, there's a lot of strange stuff going on here, man. There's a lot of movement going on here, and this is happening at the exact same time, by the way, that there were 40 Trump confidants who were just subpoenaed. There were top Trump officials who had their phones taken from them. Then, of course, you add in Mike Lindell, too, who had his phone taken from him. Slightly different crime that he was accused of, like basically election interference in a Colorado county. That, you know, he was trying to feed his conspiracy theories, and he committed some crimes in the process, so that's slightly different. But this is all, you know, tangentially related to what's going on with Trump. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, but we got some movement here. There's some weird stuff going on. And, you know, I wish I could come out here and give you guys a bold theory that I plant the flag and I'm like, it is this and I will stand by it. But I got to tell you guys the truth. I got to tell you, and I don't know what's going on here. All I do know is something is going on here. So, I mean, we're all speculating and we're all giving our own version of what we think is most likely and conspiracy theories, but tell me what you think the most likely scenario is. You know, Crystal told me that another thing he was maybe in D.C. for was something involving Jared. Honestly, I haven't seen any evidence of that, at least to this point. I think hopping on the plane the way he did was super suspicious, doing it very quickly. I think being on this golf course with no golf clubs is super suspicious. I do think the boxes that were put in the plane to go to Bedminster, New Jersey, I think that's, you know, super sketchy. And who knows? Is he giving up stuff that he was still hiding even after the fact now? Or is he trying to further hide stuff that he knows he shouldn't have? I don't know. But if you ask me, they should be investigating him in every way imaginable. Because if there was all these classified and top secret documents that he shouldn't have had at Mar-a-Lago, what makes anybody think that there wouldn't be more at other Trump properties? So, would a judge sign off on a warrant based on this sort of speculation and that picture and those boxes? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I hope they're looking into it, because with Donald Trump, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there is fucking smoke everywhere. If you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.